What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen. With the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the temple. That time has passed. And our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged. Our trust, our faith, our friendships. But we must persevere. And in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,
trusty adage, starve a cold, disgust a fever.
So, as we get closer to the presidential election and the end of the month, the left is getting more and more unhinged. Here's an article by the infamous, semi-retarded Paul Tassi whining about the fact that the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals backed Gina Carano in her case against the Lucasfilm. Apparently, Tassi thinks it's okay to take people's jobs away over a difference of opinion on politics. This is what we've got going. A bunch of people who would have been perfectly happy living in Nazi Germany. And here's Paul Tassi. Do you look like a strong man? Now, Bob Iger's not going to listen to this jackass. I mean, the guy is a contributing editor at Forbes, and really, he's got nothing to say to Iger that Iger cares about. Iger and the board care about making money for the investors, and they're, I believe, getting around to realizing how many dumb mistakes they made with DEI. Now, we're going to see more DEI come out in shit, in shows and everything, because that stuff was in the works years ago. But when you look at what's going on, it looks to me like the wise choice would be to settle with Gina and bring her back. And of course, the Paul Tassis of the world will cry like bitches. And again, it's an example of unhinged leftist fanaticism, which is what obviously Paul Tassi's religion and faith is. And that's why he's freaking out over Gina Carano coming back.
So difficult. Excuse me, Niles, but I've got news for you. Copernicus called, and you are not the center of the universe.
I was at the movies.
So, why is this happening? Because these people cannot handle disagreements. They're bullies. They mobbed Gina before she was let go. Tried to force her to do a struggle session with 40 pronouns experts and from Lucasfilm, and she said no. She tried to be. She listened to what they had to say. They didn't listen to her. They do not respect anybody else's opinions, and they don't respect the opinions and the right to free speech at all. Okay, they honestly think that they live in England or Canada or Australia where it's illegal to post an unflattering meme, for fuck's sake. Okay? They have filled the empty voids they have in their lives with political virtue signaling. Because when you're not raised with God in your heart, something has to fill that void. And it's the Democrat Party. It's fascist, left-wing, neo-communist bullshit. And that's what we've got. I mean, that's what's going on here, and that's what happened to Gina when she was mobbed by Lucasfilm and fired. I mean, look at this guy's shirt, for crying out loud. Those are SS flashes on his shirt. Okay? What an effeminate guy. Ew, gross. What do you think somebody like that, he probably doesn't even know that he's wearing that. And if he was called out, he would not care. Because he probably doesn't understand what that means. Okay, but damn it, Gina wouldn't put pronouns in her bio on Twitter, and she had a different opinion and asked too many questions about the Fauci ouchie. Okay? And she shouldn't be allowed to say anything or do anything or question anything. That's what this shit's about. Okay? That's what this shit's about. That is what this intolerant little boob thinks and wants. Meanwhile, Bob Iger has got to make a decision. Is he going to tell Dan Petrocelli and the rest of his lawyers, we have to make a deal with her and bring her back? First off, it is the right business decision. Okay. Second of all, it would show good faith to the fans. I've said that before. The people yelling and screaming like the Molly Damons and the pet she's married to, the girls at Rewriting Ripley and Mary Sue and the rest of that garbage are going to have a fucking stroke. He doesn't care because they're not the majority of the fans. Disney lost subscribers. Star Wars lost fans over this. And it's been struggling ever since. Okay? And, you know, it's time to quit the bullshit. And to me, to be perfectly frank, I really think that Disney's got to get a grip back on Lucasfilm and force some maturity and professionalism back. All right? And that means firing people like Pablo Hidalgo or not re-signing them to their contracts, giving them busy work till they leave, till it's over and they have to go. That's about as close to, that's what I would do. Okay, that's what I would do. But these people have to go because of the trouble they caused and the fact that they've cost Disney billions of dollars. Kathleen Kennedy has lost billions of dollars for Disney. She's lost the confidence of the fans right out the gate with The Force Awakens that was already crumbling. All right, so the fact of the matter is, if we get an announcement, Disney's making a deal with Gina before Kennedy announces her departure, Kennedy's gone. Because Gina won't come back with this crumbling hag still even remotely attached. Okay, now, we've got until next Tuesday, a week from today, and it looks like to me a lot of shit's going down. With the naming of James Gorman to be chairman of the board, it looks like Disney's moving quickly now, but we'll have to see. Anyway, wanted to address the Paul Tassi SJW freak out over the imminent re-signing of Gina Carano. Get ready for more of it, because it'll get worse. This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.